it doesn't get any realer than that.
No, it doesn't. It certainly does not. Going to jump onto something really positive here. Habitat home ownership. If your family or a family you know is in need of decent, affordable housing, please contact Habitat for Humanity of Dutchess County to apply. You can find them at 45 Catherine Street. You can also call 845-475-9336 or visit the website at habitatdutchess.org. The food pantry at Dutchess Outreach is experiencing empty shelves left by busy months of feeding the hungry around the county. Any food donations are appreciated. Items most needed, you got canned meats and fish, canned vegetables and fruits, large cans of soups, canned yams and potatoes, pasta, spaghetti sauce with meat, peanut butter and jelly, hot and cold cereals, and juice. For more information, please contact Carol Beck at 845-454-3792 or Carol Ann at DutchessOutreach.org. Thank you for helping those in need.
Lovely woman, lovely woman.
We touched on teen mothers, and related to that subject here is single mothers, or just mothers with young children who need a break. Mom's Cafe, because mom deserves an evening out. Come to Mom's Cafe to relax, create, learn about your new baby, learn about taking care of yourself, meet other moms, enjoy free snacks. Bring your baby, we help while you have fun. The first Wednesday of every month, from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at the Family Partnership on 29 North Hamilton Street, Poughkeepsie, Conference Room 101. Free transportation is available. Call Gia at 845-240-7860, extension 72009. How great is that?
That's awesome.
That sounds
Beautiful people
lovely.
doing beautiful things in this town.
That's right.
All the more reason to enhance what they're doing.
Yeah.
Uplift the quality of life.
There's also, on a more serious note, we're talking all about family today. It's a recurring theme here and a good one. There's the Battered Women's Services, helping victims of domestic violence for over 30 years. They have a 24-hour crisis and information hotline. It's 845-485-5550. Does someone make you feel afraid? You're not alone. Help is available. And unfortunately, victims of domestic violence will almost always need help to escape.
That's it.
But help is available 24 hours. There's also the Crime Victims Assistance Program, providing advocacy, counseling, and forensic nursing services to victims of crime in Dutchess County. They have a 24-hour hotline for rape crisis and crime victims, 845-452-7272. To be a victim is a lonely place to be. Don't go through this alone. They are here to help. Family Services, Crime Victims Assistance Program. Also, 29 North Hamilton Street. Teen dating violence. And this one's very dangerous because when you're still a child, you're still learning what normal is. So, very vulnerable in that stage. If the person you love tells you it's other guys or girls they don't trust, not you, do they text you constantly because they miss you, act jealous and possessive, accuse you of cheating or flirting? Do they try to keep you from being around friends and family? Do they constantly put you down? Make fun of you in front of others and call it jokes? Do they destroy or take your personal property or sentimental items? Are they cheating on you? Are they push, hitting, slapping, punching, kicking, or biting you? Do they force you to have sex against your will or demand sex that you're uncomfortable with? These are all red flags that you may be in an abusive relationship. Call 845-471-3033. This is an extremely important service for an extremely important cause. Teen dating violence. Live United, United Way. United Way of the Dutchess Orange region. Grace Smith House. An open door for victims of domestic violence. 845-452-7155.
An excellent place. I have a friend that actually went there. She was a victim of domestic violence, and unfortunately there's a high rate of that happening. And it is like very important that people understand it is of utmost importance that other cities around the country understand that the services provided by family partnership are located in one building. And it is easier to go to one building where there's dental, medical, for food such as lunchbox, clothes closets, community centers and involvement, to be able to go to one specific building to get the services that you need. And that's exactly what the family partnership does. It was a school. It was Our Lady of Lourdes school, and now it's full of social service programs. You can go there and get WIC. You can go there and like I said, get dental services. You can after-school programs, college volunteer services. There's so many things you can do. I can't even think of. There's over 21 programs located in one building. That is phenomenal, and it's just walking, and you can get your light bills paid there at Dutch's Outreach. They will give you food there. They will give you clothing there. They have a truck that goes around the city, a fresh market truck that actually provides fresh, locally grown fruits and vegetables for you to buy a lot cheaper than you can, and they take food stamps and WIC and stuff like this. But if you're having a problem as far as feeding your kids, clothing your kids, or finding shelter for your kids, this is the center of Dutchess County. This is the county seat. This is where people come from all over the county, whether they live in Millbrook, whether they live in LaGrange, Hyde Park, whether they live out in Wappinger Falls. They have to come to the county, and it's right here. It's right here. If you're on food stamps, public assistance, you have to come to the county seat. This is Poughkeepsie, city of Poughkeepsie is the county seat of this county. It's where you pay your county taxes. It's where you pay your city taxes. This is where you get your social services provided. And you're not even talking 5 blocks away from there. You can go get every medical, dental, food, clothing, and everything else, and set up your housing through these people. Everything you need within 5 blocks of the DSS where you got your card, or you got approved for your benefits. And between there, you have exactly the other program. If you're disabled, or if you can get SSI, that Social Security Department is right in the middle of going from one place to the other. So you can go and walk through these places. They need to be designed that way. So I have to start off at DSS, and they want to print out from what I get from disability and SSI. So you go there, and then you turn around and you go get the rest of the services where you're not homeless, where you're not hungry, where your kids are taken care of and be checked out on a regular basis. And a lot of these are volunteer services, because they're done by college students or doing internships that get benefits for either their housing or their grade assessments and things like that. So working together as a team, and teamwork is stronger than singularity. So this is my point that pushes across. If it's in one place, then that means I don't have to drag my family around town. I walk through one door, go to one desk, and find out all the services I need to keep my family out of the cold, out of the rain. Even when it's too hot, I can go downstairs and sit in a relaxation of Mel's place, used to be called the living room, and sit there and have something to eat, cold to drink, and watch TV. And these have been here since the 70s. And they are functional, and there's never been one here. There's also one, I believe it's at 85, Riverfront Road in Kingston.
I mean, basically the breakdown is, don't be too proud to ask for help.
Yes.
Help is always available. Help is always there, and it's always freely given. But back to Mr. James Burke here with the morning read.
85 Grand Street.
85
Kingston.
Grand Street.
Yes.
Thank you.
There's one in Kingston as well. Yeah, it's quarter till the hour. You're listening to WHBW 950 AM. This is happenings around the Hudson Valley. We are just wrapping up some of the great programs that we have here in the city of Poughkeepsie to help people in need. We finished our discussion for the day on arts and entertainment, although I do have a little surprise for you coming up right at the end. If you want to give us a call, there's still time. 845-471-8180. We'd love to hear from you. We are discussing some of the great social programs that they have here in Poughkeepsie. Safe Babies, Safe Place, Safe Haven. 1-877-7960. That's 1-877-796-4673. Don't abandon your newborn baby. You can protect your secret and get help if your newborn baby is not harmed. Take your newborn baby to any community hospital emergency room or any community firehouse. You will not have to answer any questions. Your baby will be safe and your secret will be safe. Get help if you need help. It is available. The AMT Children of Hope Foundation. Safe Haven.
It's called Safe Babies, Safe Haven?
Safe Haven.
Okay.
That's it. We've also got the nonprofit repair program. Rebuilding Together is accepting applications from 501c3 organizations for local nonprofit community organizations to apply for repair services and accessibility modifications through Rebuilding Together Dutchess County. Nonprofit organizations that focus on advocacy and community building are encouraged to apply. Applications will be accepted year-round. To learn more about the nonprofit repair program or to download an application, visit rtduchess.org or call 845-454-7310. Rebuilding Together in Dutchess County. We've also got the Academy Street Area Partnership, ASAP. ASAP was formed in 2007 after a year-long series of meetings in which nearly 100 citizens and public officials discussed community issues, code enforcement, crime issues, and opportunities for engaging citizens in civic affairs. Based in the Academy Street Garfield Place historic districts and neighboring areas, we seek to collaborate with other community-minded groups, organizations, businesses, and citizens to build a stronger, more vibrant Poughkeepsie. You can visit them on Facebook at facebook.com/Academy Street AP or get in touch with Lina Mancuso at 131 Academy Street in Poughkeepsie. The phone number is 845-337-8552. It's the Academy Street Area Partnership. We've also got the Real Skills Network. That's REAL, R-E-A-L, stands for Relationships, Empowerment, Affirmation, Leadership. Their philosophy is learn something new every day. They have a summer initiative, Monday through Friday, 9 through 6 p.m. for 6 weeks. This is the Vassar College Fieldwork and Fellowships Program. Their Summer Youth Initiative is open to elementary students. It includes an academic program in which students complete their summer study packets in accordance with New York State summer curriculum and participate in Drop Everything and Read. There's also a recreational program in which students can make arts and crafts and play games, and a fitness program in which students can play sports and take classes in martial arts and cultural dance provided by Empower Center for Cultural Fitness. Supported by Family Services, Helen's Hope Foundation, Robert G. Archencloss Donor Advised Fund, and the Dyson Foundation. To get in touch,
I'd like to give the director of Tree Arlington with the Real Skills Program a shout out. He's a very good man. It's probably one of the best rated organizations for the after school program, and works with colleges, students, and also his help over there, Miss Bernetta Gold, Poet Gold.
Yep.
She is probably one of New York's best poets, most renowned poets. I'll say that I have her books, autographed books, on my top shelf in my living room, and display them proudly. I collect autographed books, and hers is displayed right up front, along with some others. But she is very good. She's a very sweet person. I just wanted to say that is one of the highest rated school and involvement in academic schools there is, and it is located at the Family Partnership.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what they do over there. It's just it's absolutely awesome.
You can get in touch with them at 29 North Hamilton Street in Poughkeepsie, office 112. You can also call 845-452-6088, extension 3169. And there's also the Real Skills Network at gmail.com if you want to send them an email. We got about 10 minutes left here. This is Happenings Around the Hudson Valley, 9:50 a.m. I gotta go get a little something ready for you all. So we're going to end the morning read, and I'm going to turn it over to you guys. Tell us what is going on in your world this week. What are you looking forward to? What you're going to be up to? And I'll be back with you in a few minutes.
To tell you the truth, I'm sort of motivated by what we was talking about earlier. This information crew that we got right here is really phenomenal. And the outreach, I just want to speak on the outreach right now. We have. It's 12,000 followers on just on our YouTube alone.
Awesome.
That is truly awesome.
Yeah.
Each one is equivalent of 1,000.
Wow.
Okay, and the show averages about 7,000 to 8,000 views every week, every show.
Wow.
And this is just community information. That is astounding for an AM radio station. And it's enough to keep going.
That means our community is listening.
And we love you for it. The Facebook is about almost 1,000 followers, and that goes from everything through the congressional district. Okay, and I'd like to say hi to them, Sean Patrick Maloney, the Mayor Rob Rollison, the Assemblyman Frank Scartatos. I'm talking about everybody is listening, everybody is posting, so it stretches out throughout the state, and it goes, and even Senator Sue Serino, everybody is watching what's happening around the Hudson Valley, and they are evidently listening, so I just want to say thank you for being involved with us being involved.
I do want to touch on, cause he did talk about drug and alcohol help. Like I did about 2 weeks ago. We talked about like the heroin epidemic in this area, and nationwide, and it's gone from raiding your mom's file cabinet to overdosing. Children just overdosing every week, every day, and it's starting to hit hard now. Where there should have been a big movement on this a long time ago. I don't know why we've waited so long, and it's kind of sad that we waited this long, because hundreds of thousands of people have died from this.
Right.
It hits home because I have had friends, for family and businesses that have been impacted by a loved one using drugs, as far as that. So it's definitely hard it's hard for me to understand what is the driving force of this thing, because you have 13, 14-year-olds selling this in schools.
Right.
Grown adults giving up their houses, their cars for this thing. Women leaving their children, selling their children for this.
Tearing families apart.
Yeah, it's tearing families apart, but I don't know where to attack this epidemic from, or how to attack this epidemic from. So if somebody's out there listening and has information about how to do it.
There is a high performance drug that I want to mention, because it's legal in 30 states.
Yes.
And it stops an overdose. It's called Necatone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's approved by the FDA, and it costs $5 per injection. It comes in a needle. And if you have someone in your home, say your child, your brother, husband, whichever, is suffering from an overdose of heroin, you can give them an injection and keep them alive, no matter how much heroin they had used. Okay, for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes they will stay alive, you know, and until medical help gets there. Now, on the other hand, now this is approved by 30 states and the FDA.
It needs to be approved by 50.
And right now we had an idiot in Maine, which just so happens to be the governor of Maine, and it was passed by Republicans and Democrats alike, and he vetoed it. So it's not available in the state of Maine, but it's available unanimously in all 30 other states. So when I heard that on the news this morning, why this man is still governor of the state of Maine, I have no clue. Because it should be in every public place. You know, because there might be somebody behind the school. The school should have it.
It's happening everywhere. You know, you're out getting lunch and somebody's holding on to the stop sign, literally hanging out in the street, drooling from their mouth, eyes closed, don't know what's going on to the world, you know, and it's very, very, very sad that this is happening.
And it's the same thing as giving somebody an injection for a bee sting.
Or diabetes.
Yes.
Very much.
But I think we're fixing to have a little musical interlude here by a very great performer.
Well, thank you.
Let me just introduce to you guys James Burke.
I wanted to end our show on a positive note here. I love the message of this song. So you know, Prince passed away this week.
Yes.
And I wanted to play one of his songs to close our show. My name is James Burke. You can find me on Facebook and SoundCloud under James Burke Songs. For all of us here at Happenings Around the Hudson Valley, the CEO and founder of Apple City Productions, Dorico Hyman, the chairman of Happenings Around the Hudson Valley, Stanley K. Moss, and our friend from Vassar College here, Kelsey Cox, excuse me.
I like Chelsea.
Kelsey Cox, excuse me. Thank you for welcoming us into your homes this morning. Hope you have a blessed day and a great week.
Rest in peace, friends.
Tries to find a partner, but all he finds are users. All he finds are snakes in every color, every nationality and size. It seems the only thing he can do is just roll his eyes and say, hey, money don't matter tonight. It sure didn't matter yesterday. got it bad, money don't matter tonight. It sure didn't matter yesterday. And just when you think you got more than enough, that's when it all up and flies away. And just when you found out that you're better off, making sure your soul's alright. 'Cause money didn't matter yesterday, and money don't matter tonight.
Rest in peace, Prince.
Thank you.
This is happening down the Hudson Valley, and here's that political ship, and Mr. Joel Shiner ready to take you on that political trip.
Thanks, guys. Happy news around the Hudson.
Thank you for your support, and we'll see you next weekend. Good morning, sir.
Morning. I've never heard an acoustic version of that Prince song before. That was amazing, sir. What was the name of that? Money Doesn't Matter? Awesome. I have some special memories of Prince going back to 1981, and I Want to Be Your Lover and all that. And I was listening to the NPR WMC